Welcome to our channel, where we dive into the magical, the mythical, and the downright weird. Today, we're counting down 5 must-see fantasy series on Amazon Prime that'll have you questioning reality, cheering for unlikely heroes, and maybe even Googling how to become a wizard. From epic quests and magical rings to angels, demons, and talking trees, these shows have it all. Whether you're into brooding chosen ones, Victorian fairy drama, or animated chaos, we've got something for everyone. So grab your popcorn, summon your inner nerd, and let's explore the wildest fantasy worlds streaming right now. No dragon required. The Wheel of Time is like if someone took all the epic fantasy tropes, threw them in a blender, and added a dash of chaos. It's a world where everyone's either destined to save the world or destroy it. No pressure. Follow Moraine, a magical lady with a killer wardrobe, as she drags a group of clueless villagers on a quest to stop the apocalypse. There's magic, monsters, and more brooding than a high school poetry club. With epic battles, mysterious prophecies, and enough drama to rival a soap opera, this show is a wild ride through a fantasy world gone mad. Carnival Row is what happens when you mix Victorian London vibes with magical creatures and a whole lot of drama. Imagine fairies, fauns, and other mythical beings trying to live their best lives while humans are too busy being, well, humans, aka judgmental and power-hungry. Enter a brooding detective, Orlando Bloom, and a rebellious fairy who team up to solve murders, uncover conspiracies, and maybe rekindle some old flames. It's part murder mystery, part political drama, and part why can't we all just get along? If you like your fantasy with a side of chaos and steampunk flair, this one's for you. The Lord of the Rings. The Rings of Power takes you back to Middle-earth, but way before Frodo and his hairy feet showed up. This time, it's all about elves, dwarves, and humans trying to stop a big bad guy from ruining everything, again. There's epic battles, shiny armor, and enough dramatic stares to fill a Tolkien-sized book. Watch as everyone argues over magical rings, because sharing is hard, and tries to figure out who's secretly evil. With stunning landscapes, ancient grudges, and more slow-motion shots than you can count, this show is like a fantasy soap opera, but with way more swords. The Expanse is what happens when humanity takes its drama to space and cranks it up to 11. Set in a future where Earth, Mars, and the asteroid belt are constantly bickering like siblings on a road trip, this show has everything: political intrigue, space battles, and a mysterious alien goo that's definitely not FDA approved. Follow a ragtag crew of misfits as they try to save the galaxy while barely keeping their ship and themselves in one piece. It's part sci-fi epic, part detective story, and part how not to handle interplanetary diplomacy. Space has never been this chaotic or this fun. The Legend of Vox Machina is what happens when a group of chaotic adventurers decides to save the world, mostly because they're broke and out of booze. This animated fantasy series follows a ragtag team of misfits, including a bard who sings more than he fights, a barbarian with anger issues, and a tiny gnome who's way too good at blowing things up. Packed with epic battles, inappropriate jokes, and just the right amount of heart, it's like Dungeons & Dragons came to life, if your D&D group was hilariously dysfunctional. Get ready for magic, mayhem, and a lot of questionable decisions.